Hello everyone, and welcome back to Mount Moon TCG. In today's episode, we're taking a look at the 2016 World Championship format. We have the Masters champion of that year with Magical Symphony, Mega Audino, going up against Mega Alakazam. You know, a deck that
Hunter loves.
I thought was going to be really, really good. But anyhow, let's see how it does in this matchup here, taking on the defending, undisputed world champion of 2016. We're going to start with Alakazam EX with the ability Kinesis. When you play Mega Alakazam EX from your hand to evolve this Pokemon, put 2 damage counters on the opponent's active Pokemon and 3 damage counters on one of your opponent's bench Pokemon.
Yeah, it's, I think, the only Pokemon with an ability that triggers when it evolves.
No, there's been other Pokemon that's like, there's like the Lycanroc GX when it evolved you.
No. I mean, like, when the basic evolves.
Oh, that's what you mean.
Yeah.
Okay, yeah, maybe.
Mm-hmm.
That would be kind of an interesting look at to see, how that if it is the only one. Anyhow, Ultra Ball, grab Hoopa Scoundrel Ring to find 3 Pokemon EX from the deck, put them into my hand.
The only thing I can think of are, like, there's baby Pokemon that I think had something similar to that. Or maybe it was the evolutions when they said, when you evolve this Pokemon from a baby Pokemon, something triggers.
Maybe.
I would have to look at them.
Yep, so I got 2 Alakazam EX and the Mega in my hand.
And no draw support or no energy. Wow, you have 1 energy on the field. I'm going to play an Ultra Ball of my own, discard a Sycamore and an AZ supporter. Probably going to search for a Hoopa EX of my own, because that's such a good trick.
It is a cool trick.
Mm-hmm.
Yep, and also the Wobbuffet in the active does not stop the Hoopa EX, because it says, hey, Psychics can only have abilities.
Yes, that's very important. That's why I will not grab a Shaman EX in this situation. I'm just going to grab the 2 Audino EXs. And then I'm going to play my supporter for the turn, tap for turn, and then play N, because, I think my other 2 Audinos were prized.
Yeah, thank you for that. My hand looked like garbage.
Yeah, I didn't want to discard my Mega and my Super Rod, so I had it on. Oh yeah, and each player shuffles their hand in the deck and draws cards for each of their remaining prize cards. So we each got 6 cards.
Attach an Alakazam Spirit Links. A couple of them. Your turn does not end if the Pokemon this card is attached to evolves into Mega Alakazam. Dimension Valley, Psychic Pokemon's attacks cost 1 colorless less. I'm going to play my end. Hopefully to find some Mega Alakazams. Because if I don't, those tools could potentially be gone next turn.
Could you imagine if Dimension Valley was 1 Psychic energy less?
Man, you could play Wobbuffet in every deck almost. That would be kind of funny, but now we're gonna attach to the Kazam on the bench.
Yeah, no way to retreat.
Nope. The only way to retreat is with that special Psychic energy.
Alright, attach a Metal Energy to my hand, because this is the metal version of Mega Audino with the Magearna. Play Ultra Ball. Show what I want.
Yeah, the Startling Megaphone. Discards all of my tools.
And I'm just going to grab my Mega Audino EX, evolve it, and that ends my turn because I do not have Spirit Link attached.
Oh, the top deck. I got the Mega Alakazam. So now the Kinesis ability activates. Yeah, it's just so weird that the evolution doesn't have the Kinesis ability.
Yeah, I think because they didn't want Megas to have an ability and an attack, they just wanted them to have an attack. For more art could be filled on the card.
Yeah, there's another Kinesis. We got 2 Megas ready to go, and then we got Wobbuffet. Psychic Assault does 10 plus and then 10 more damage for each damage counter on your opponent's active Pokemon. But unfortunately, Magearna is resistant, so it only does 30.
Yep. Draw for turn. Parallel City. Oh, got a pair of them. I have a VS Seeker. I think all I have are Ns right now. Well, I have AZ. Could play that. Alright, I'm going to VS Seeker, put a support card from the discard pile into my hand. It is going to be the AZ.
Yep.
Put one of your Pokemon into your hand, discard all cards attached to that Pokemon. And we're going to promote the Mega Audino.
Makes sense.
And I will Magical Symphony 110. If you played a supported card from your hand during this turn, this attack does 50 damage to one of your opponent's benched Pokemon. So we're just going to soften up that Mega. Could have softened up the regular Alakazam that's not involved, but I think it won't matter.
Yeah, I don't think it's going to matter too much in the long run.
Because the Alakazam EXs only have 160, so if I may able to Lysander that up next turn, I would be able to knock it out.
Yeah.
But got rid of the annoying Wobbuffet so I can have abilities.
Yep. Okay, attach another Spirit Link to this Alakazam. Bench a Wobbuffet. Some neat options in my hand. But yeah, but no supporter from me.
No, that's okay, you're not done with Mega.
Yep, because there is enough damage counters on it, because when Mega Alakazam evolves, it does, what is it, 30 for each damage counter?
10 plus 30.
10 plus 30 for each damage counter on the defending Pokemon.
Alright, Ultra Ball for another Mega Audino. Play Parallel City. It's a two-sided stadium, so each side affects each individual player, and I'm going to make you discard until you have 3 bench Pokemon. Now play Shaman. When you play this Pokemon onto your bench from your hand, draw until you have 6 cards in your hand. There's the Starlight Megaphone. Discard all tool cards attached to each of your opponent's Pokemon, so 3 Spirit Links are gone.
Yeah, that's a little annoying for the unevolved Alakazam.
And then I'm going to play Escape Rope. Each player switches his or her active Pokemon with his or her bench Pokemon. Your opponent switches first.
Now just deciding what I want to do here. Do I promote the benched Mega?
Well, you know I'm not attacking this turn.
Yep, so I'm going to promote the benched Mega and hopefully can find an energy or the stadium.
Alright, I'm going to put the Magearna back up. Bench Cobalion, attach return, and Mega Evolve again, end my turn.
Yeah, because Mega Evolving does end your turn automatically, unless you have the tool.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, Trainer's Mail. I find the stadium, which is a big find.
You know, you should have to pay your full energy costs like everybody else, Hunter.
Yeah, you would think, but... Anyhow, I'm going to AZ. I'm going to bring that Mega Alakazam back to my hand, but the energy does get discarded. Evolve, because I need to put some damage counters on the field.
Mm-hmm.
So 2 to the Magearna and 3 to the benched Mega Audino. Put the Alakazam down. Now, unfortunately, all my links have been used. I need to discard 1 during that turn, so this could be annoying.
Mm-hmm.
Dimension Valley again. Doing some math. And Zen Force.
Yeah, it's enough to knock it out next turn.
Oh, definitely. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so I drew another Shaman. I'm going to set up for 5. Got the Float Stone. Got Trainer's Mail. Still got a supporter I can play. Trainer's Mail of my own. It's real 6 fun.
And 2 Spirit Links.
Yeah, it's a little late, Spirit Links.
Just a tiny bit late.
Could Zerosic get rid of your special energy on the active?
Yeah, I think it's called Mystery Energy, but you're going to choose the Spirit Link.
Yeah, I think I have an Ultra Ball. I'm just going to discard it away.
Okay.
I don't need the other Mega right now, so... Yeah, I'm just setting up for a big Sycamore play, because I need the double colorless and... something else. The Absol is... It's mostly for the Night March match. When you play this Pokemon from your hand onto your bench, move 3 damage counters from one of your opponent's Pokemon to another one of their Pokemon. And Joltik only has 30 HP, so... Alright. Floatstone, giving my Magearna free retreat. Play Super Rod, shuffle 3 in any combination of Pokemon and basic energy cards from your discard pile into your deck. Do 1 EX, 1 Mega, 1 Energy.
Yep, and you have to choose 3 if there's 3 available.
Yeah. And then I'm going to VS Seeker for the Sycamore. Surprised I didn't do the M. But I think you only have 1 card in hand, do you?
That could be true.
Lots more Spirit Links.
Yeah,
Not what I need to see.
Yeah, now they turn up.
Metal Energies, no double colorless, so I'm going to attach to the Cobalion. And I got to retreat out of the Magearna. I can't just give you free prizes. Attach a Spirit Link there because it doesn't matter anymore.
Right.
Just get it out of the deck. Yeah, just get it out of the hand.
Yeah, we're not. You're not going to get another Mega Audino this game.
Yeah, alright. We're going to retreat. And Quick Guard. Prevent all damage done to this Pokemon by attacks from your basic Pokemon. Your opponent's next turn. This Pokemon can't use Quick Guard during your next turn. It doesn't do anything against your Megas. It would just be if you attack with Palpafet or something.
Yeah, and there's a VS Seeker for Lysander to bring up the Magearna. Yeah, and Zen Force.
That wasn't nice.
No, that wasn't nice at all. I think if I was smarter, I should have brought up the Mega Audino and damaged it. Because the Magearna's like, what are you gonna do?
Yeah, the Mega
bench?
has 3 retreat costs as well, so.
Yeah. So it's like, just maybe you don't have the double colorless, but you probably could have got with the Sycamore.
Yeah, alright, so I'm going to attach another energy there. Could play a Lysander of my own.
You could, but you're just going to Sycamore. So let's see if you would have found the double colorless here. Dex, yeah, you would have found it, so you could have attacked with the Audino.
Nothing really to play. So we are going to Revenge Blast. This deck does 30 more damage for each prize card your opponent has taken for 150.
Yeah, honestly, I should have Lysandered up the Mega Audino, because then you would have either had to retreat it or attack with it, and then I would have knocked it out this turn, and then taken those 2 prize cards.
Yeah.
And then I could have saved the Magearna for the Lysander later on.
True. But now that you evolved, yeah, it is the same thing. You're in the same position. You just need a Lysander.
Yeah, but now you have a Pokemon to attack and can knock me out.
Yeah.
Whereas
I mean, I would have attacked last turn. Would have got some damage. And the Cobalion only needed 1 energy, so I would have attacked with Cobalion this turn anyway.
So I guess, yeah.
Yeah.
But now I still would have had the Lysander in hand.
Alright, so Xerosic, choose a Pokemon tool or special energy attached to one of your opponent's Pokemon and discard it. So I got rid of one of your mystery energies and knocked out the active Mega Alakazam to get rid of another.
Now, do I have the VS Seeker? That's all I need is the VS Seeker for the Lysander.
Nope, you got Sycamore.
Yeah, I got Sycamore. That doesn't really help me too much this turn. Yeah, we're going to play it. Starting an End Sycamore in Dimension Valley. What do I find? There's the Lysander. Yeah, there's also the Devolution Spray. Evolve my highest evolution Pokemon and put the into my hand.
Yeah, so that's where the Spirit Links
could
work
come
better.
in.
Yeah.
Yep, you devolve your Pokemon, bring the Alakazam to your hand, and then evolve another Alakazam on the bench with the tool. Because you can't evolve the same Pokemon you devolved.
Right.
Yeah, doing some math. It's not knocking out Cobalion, but...
Again, sets it up for the next turn. Ooh, I drew a Mega Turbo. Alright, so I got Audino EX off the prizes. And another Spirit Link, because that's all I can find now. And we're going to Lysander. Because you're out of mystery energies. And we're going to bring up the Alakazam with no energy and nothing on it.
Yep. Yeah, I think that was another misplay by me too. Was devolving the.
Because then it has to reset.
Yeah,
you
because
don't
now
have
it has to
Spirit Link.
reset.
Okay.
So there's a VS Seeker. So there's the AZ.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna pick up the Alakazam.
Yeah, negate that turn I did. You could knock me out with Blob Effect this turn, I think, if you had energy.
And I think I did too. So I don't know. Yeah, I did. I don't know why I promoted the Mega. Oh, I think it was I had Lysander in hand and then didn't want to chance anything.
Okay. Alright, so I'm gonna promote this little Audino EX that doesn't have any energy on it. Because I can't promote the other one because you just knock it out.
Yep.
We are going to... Oh, you have to double colorless.
You got the Mega. You got the Turbo 2.
Yep, Mega Turbo, attach a basic energy card from your discard pile to one of your Mega Pokemon. So that Mega Audino is powered back up. And we got the VS Seeker. And now is the best time to play N. And I'm going to put you down to one card.
Yep. So now can I find the Lysander? Or the VS Seeker?
Mm-hmm. Alright, so Magical Symphony and put 50 on Alakazam. Yep.
I got. Probably that's not a good card. And that's not a good card. It's an energy.
And a Mega.
Energy and a Mega. Yeah.
Interesting.
I think it's if you knock out, you're going to knock out the Mega and the active. So if you get rid of my Dimension Valley, then I can't attack. I think that was the thought process.
Yeah, because attacking with the active, it only does 10 damage. And that's not enough to knock me out the next turn, so you have to just use the ability. And hope you can Lysander out the Shaman at this point.
Well, I can Lysander the Audino too for game.
Yes, true. You got to put the damage counter somewhere.
Yep.
All right, Trainer's Mail. Oh, there's a VS Seeker in there. Is that what I need? I got to play a supporter to do the extra damage.
And the extra damage can come in handy later.
I'm just going to pick up the Shaman. Maybe I need to draw some cards later.
Man, a Shaman would be really good right now for my deck.
Okay, and Magical Symphony. Knock out the active and put another 50 on the bench.
So now 100.
The Mega has 210, so one Mega.
Yep, I needed the Lysander and it doesn't work. I can't win. Yep. Ran out of steam.
Yeah. Yeah, that N was at the worst time for you.
Yep.
And you had a couple chances to get the Lysander. Just didn't pop up for you.
Yep. Like I said, I think if I would have Lysandered the Mega Audino earlier instead of the Magirna, I could damage it up, soften it up, and then it's either you have to attack or retreat. And then the next card was Lysander. I was one turn away.
Yeah, and I was looking for the Pokemon Center lady. That would have healed 60 damage off the Mega Audino and would have reset it. So,
but you know what? My deck is prettier.
Sure.
Yeah, because I invested in the full arts when that deck sucked. So, to be fair, each one of those cards probably cost me like $2 to $3.
Yes.
And now they're like 30 a piece, if not more. So, even the regulars are like 20, and I'm like, oh, I only need one more Mega to complete this.
I think it's just because it's an Alakazam.
Yeah, it's popular.
Yeah.
Yep, and that era is actually popular.
Yes.
So cards are going up. So apologies to those that, don't like it when somebody shuffles a full art card, but it's all I had. I'm not buying.
Right.
I'm not buying the regular arts. That'd be more expensive. So anyhow, that'll do it for this video, everyone. You can see why Mega Alakazam kind of sucks. Maybe it'll get redemption in a different video.
Oh, I'm sure it will.
Well, we'll see. Anyhow, that'll do it for this video. Make sure to hit that like button, comment, share, subscribe, and be sure to join us for some more awesome perks right here on Mount Moon TCG.